All right, we are back. We are back. It's plated and we're presenting to Raymond Razor a very healthy breakfast. It is a color scramble served on wheat toast.
Not wheat, enough people.
Wheat.
See that nod?
Yeah.
The color scrum is actually very good.
All right.
Yeah, this is now my number one go-to.
Yeah.
Right after egg sunny side up.
Color Louis life, you know.
I'm going to actually try this.
Yeah, we'll try some. Yeah, we'll try some. It's egg white, by the way. And of course, it is all about a male takeover where we are focusing on prostate cancer screening and the importance, building your awareness and really helping to sensitize the population as to why this is so important. Well, we sent our cameras with the brave IT Ellis for a prostate cancer screening at the Jamaica Cancer Society. He met the lovely Dr. Nichelle White, consultant urologist, who was more than accommodating. Take a look.
All right, this is it. This is the day I'm going to do this. Do what? Prostate exam. I know every time we men talk about it and we think about it, you know, we get uncomfortable. Me too. You, me too. But it's important, and this month we're recognizing prostate cancer awareness, and therefore, never do it. Let me tell you, it's going to be good. Listen, from you reach age 30, it's a good time to start thinking about it. I am just there. Well, listen, I know Tami would have said otherwise, you know? But anyway, I'm at that age, so. Good morning. How are you doing? I'm here for my appointment.
What's your name?
You said, how are you?
Yes.
I'm good.
You're good?
Yes, and I hear that I'll be good after too.
What's your name?
Ian Ellis, but you can call me IT.
Okay, you could come around for me.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Hi, how are you doing?
Come this way, come this way.
Everybody's so pleasant. I'm in good hands.
Yes, you're in very good hands.
Hi, Doc.
Hi, IT, how are you doing?
I'm good.
Good, good, good.
Yes, and I hope I'll be good when we're done.
You'll be good for sure, man. Have a seat.
Awesome.
All right, so I'm Dr. White. I'm a urologist, and I understand that you're here to get screened for prostate cancer. Right, and before I go any further, I'm just so happy that you're wearing blue for Prostate Cancer Awareness Month.
Yes.
Look at you, well done.
Yes.
All right, so you probably have some questions about screening. Anything that you want to ask me?
Yes, if you don't mind, before we go any further, can I see your fingers?
Small enough. Man.
Okay, good. You know, I mean, of course, like most men, I'm a little uncomfortable with the screening, but I know there are multiple ways, more than one way, you know, to do it. I don't, you give me some comfort so I can understand that is nothing to worry about.
It's nothing to worry about, but it's important to have it done. So prostate cancer is actually one of the most common cancers in Jamaica. It's the most common cancer among men, and it's the leading cause of prostate cancer death. So it's important that we detect it early so that we can treat it. Because once you detect it early, for the most part, you have a pretty good outcome.
That's what I'm going to ask. What's the success rate of the surgeries?
Yeah, the success rate of the surgeries, if it is that it is localized, the intent is to cure it. So you can actually live a wonderful life post-surgery for your prostate cancer or post-treatment for your prostate cancer if it is that it is diagnosed early. Right?
Talk to me about the differences with the blood test, because I know I've heard friends who say, I am comfortable with the blood test, but the other tests, you know, talking about the differences.
So it's both of them combined. So the blood test that you're speaking of is something called a PSA, that stands for prostate-specific antigen. It's a substance that the prostate is supposed to make normally. So you're supposed to have some amount of PSA, right? So I always tell patients that PSA is prostate-specific, but it's not prostate cancer-specific. So if it is high, it may be because of prostate cancer, it may be for other reasons. It could just be because the prostate is big. Big doesn't necessarily mean cancer, it just means big. Could be because of inflammation or an infection, a number of other causes, but it's just that prostate cancer is one of them. What we recommend for screening is the blood test, the PSA, along with a quick rectal exam so we can feel the outer part of the prostate, because that is where most prostate cancers tend to develop, so we can feel something that is abnormal. So the two of them put together, they're very good at helping us to see which patients we need to look at a little bit more, in a little bit more detail.
So because I'm now 30, is a good time?
Well, if you're 30 in heart, but 40 in calendar years, then we'd recommend that you start getting screening at that point. In Jamaica, the Jamaica Cancer Society as well as the Jamaica Urological Society recommend that men get screened for prostate cancer starting at age 40 up to the age of 75. And that is getting screened yearly. So yearly you should have that blood test done, the PSA, along with a rectal examination to feel the prostate.
So when you do the rectal exam, how soon is the results, are the results ready?
Okay, so it's just screening. So when you do the rectal examination, you can feel right away if the prostate feels normal or abnormal. If it doesn't feel quite right, we can recommend just based on that you go on to have a definitive test called a biopsy. Similarly with your PSA, if that blood test is out of range, then we would recommend that you go on to do further testing. So the screening won't tell you whether or not you have prostate cancer. It will just cue us into the people that we probably need to look at a little bit more detail to see if they have prostate cancer. And then we diagnose it with something called a biopsy.
What's the range? You mentioned range for the blood
PSA?
test. Yeah.
So grossly speaking, it's between 0 and 4. So if your PSA is above 4, strictly speaking, that is a high PSA. But it varies from age to age. It's a bit technical, but as men get older, we expect their PSAs to go up just a bit. So we as urologists, we have ranges that we use, but broadly speaking, 0 to 4 is the range that we look at.
Are the results different for us Afrocentric men from...
Not necessarily Afrocentric, it's more of an age-related thing. So a PSA of 3, for example, in somebody who is 40 is more concerning to me than a PSA of 3 in somebody who's 62. Yeah, what I mean? So even though that's technically in the normal range, it would be a little bit more concerning to us.
And the entire process from start to end lasts so long?
In terms of just seeing the doctor. The rectal is quick.
Oh, yes.
It takes less than 5 seconds.
All right, I'm ready. Are you ready?
Ready?
All right, good. What are you waiting for? Leave. Thank you, Dr. White.
No problem, take care.
What else I do here? Look at Doctor. She's smiling. She did good.
Because he did well.
Yeah, so we both did good. In fact, you're going to do good too. Let's go. I don't know.